How's it going? This is me coming down with the flu, trying to seem like I'm not. Uh, Hang on. Can everybody see this amazing shirt? Can you see the amazingness that is my shirt? Jinx Cat sent me this. It's amazing, right? Thank you, Jinx. I loves it. So I wanted to get this out of my head and on video before this flu took me out. Took me out for a couple of days. Words have power. That's kind of what this is about. So, I have this weird thing, and I'm guessing probably a lot of you have it? I don't know. I know I've talked to other people over the years who have said that they have this kind of. I don't know. Other people don't usually like to admit they're as weird as me until this year. And then all of you just admit it freely and openly. So, songs in my head. I've always had songs play in my head. I can remember this literally going back my entire life. I remember being like 3 and laying in my bed and having songs playing in my head. So I know that this has happened my entire life. Songs playing in my head. I don't know at what point they started playing on their own. And by playing on their own, I mean, like, while I am speaking right now, there is a song playing in the background. Without me thinking about it, without me saying the words, it's playing. It's playing right now in the background. It's just going. I have no control over it. I'm not listening to it, but I can hear it playing back there. That's not normal, right? Right? Because it seems like, you know, when a song pops in your head, you're the one who is doing the singing of the song. Anyway, so this past year, I noticed that the songs play on their own. That I'm not the one. Because, see, what would happen is, and this is before I woke up, and I've mentioned this before, I had massive sleep issues the couple years before I woke up, to the extent that I could only sleep like 2 hours at a time. It was such a maddening time. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. There was so much rage. Oh, if you can imagine just being so tired, like you're so tired, and you lay down, and you finally get to sleep, and then you wake up like an hour and 45 minutes later. And that's it. That's all the sleep you're gonna get. That's it. And you're so fucking tired. Like months of sleep that you just fucking desperately need to catch up on, and your body's like, get fucked. Anyway, so during that time, I would get really bad racing thoughts when I would try to sleep. Oh god, this is so horrible to relive. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was a really bad time. I turned the heater off. It was so bad. Yes, of course I have tea. Don't be silly. I'm sweating. I'm like breaking out in these horrible sweats. I'm going from like chills to sweats. It's fun. It's fun. I would get these racing thoughts, and the majority of the time, they would be these songs. And I don't have, my head, or has a specific playlist, okay? I'm not gonna tell you the playlist because most of you would lose respect for me if I did, because most of the songs on it are pretty pathetic. They're not even songs I like or have ever liked. They're just there. They're just there. I don't know where they came from, how they got in there, but they live there now. They're my head playlist. And the whole songs don't play. It's a clip. It is just a clip of the lyrics will play over and over and over and over and over again. And when I would get these racing thoughts, that's what would happen, is these little bits of the lyrics would play over and over and over and over again. And it's maddening. It's fucking maddening. That was when I noticed that I didn't have any control over, because I used to just think like that songs that I hated somehow got stuck into my head, okay? I didn't know that I didn't have any control over them. That was when I realized I didn't have any control over the songs or when they played. And from then on, I realized that they just played. And then I started realizing that they would play even when I was just doing other stuff, like speaking. That I could be having a conversation like this, and that lyric would be repeating in the background. And I can hear it right now. So I have this group of songs that these snippet of lyrics play, and some of them songs that I have never liked, and some of them are songs that I once liked, and some of them are songs that I do like. So so occasionally, the ones that I do like, I'll like sing the little lyric out loud, you know. And the other day I was doing that, and I was like, oh, this isn't a good thing to be saying out loud. That song is Wings, and I can't even think of the name of the song. It's the song that they did for the James Bond soundtrack. It's the Sometimes She Feels So Sad. It's just that line too. It's sad, so sad, sometimes she feels so sad. That's the only part of the song that ever plays. So that's what my head would say, which seems innocuous, right? Unless, you know, you think about it in regards to the power of attraction, which is what I have started doing the past few days, and analyzing these words against that, and became really disturbed. Really disturbed. I know this sounds crazy to some people, but I think most of the people who watch my channel are really awake and open-minded and are hip to what's really going on here. What's really, really going on here like super awake to shit. If you watch my earlier videos, you will, and I mean early, like my first like 5 or 6 videos, you will see that I used to think that like songs played on the radio and things like that were messages from like my dad and stuff like that, and I do not believe that anymore. I've come to believe that anything electronic is probably pretty much most likely the techno evils. I think that's their territory. I really do. I put it up to the test about the last 4 or 5 months, and you know, as soon as I said, I don't fucking believe you're my dad at all, prove it. I haven't seen one single thing that, it's like they stopped pretending that they were my dad, and songs stopped coming on trying to show that they were my dad. They stopped pretending. So I don't believe that those messages are good. So I don't pay attention to them. I don't pay attention to them at all, because I think that they are there to confuse us. And what I realized in analyzing these my mind playlist is, I think partially what it's doing is getting us to put these negative things out into the ether. You know, by me repeating these negative words over and over again, even though it just seems innocuous, because it's just song lyrics. It's just a song. It's just a song. It's just a song. But the words are dark. And even though it's a pop song, it's a fucking pop song, man. Like, it's not. Because when I looked at the words, they were not good, you know? And the reason I really figured this out, like it really clicked, is because there were some that were good. Like, you know what made me really like figure this out? Xanadu. The song Magic from Xanadu, that's one of the lyrics that is in my playlist. And it's the, we have to believe we are magic, nothing can stand in our way. If all your hopes survive, your destiny will arrive. That was playing in my head this morning. That's just that. That's all that plays in my head. And I was like, that's some fucking deep shit right there. And that one's been on my playlist since I was 7. That was the first album I bought with my own money, was the Xanadu soundtrack. I was like, that is some deep shit right there. That is some like really positive shit, you know? If all your hopes survive, fuck. And then I was like looking at the other side of it, and I'm like, this is power of attraction. That's what this is. And putting these song lyrics and songs, it's every day when we listen to music and we sing the lyrics and we're not paying attention to the words that we say. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about my head playlist. But these words that are coming out every single day or even if they don't come out of my mouth and they're only playing in my head, they still have a power. They have a huge power. Because we have to believe we are magic. Because we fucking are. And our words have power. So, like, it all just made so much sense to me. It made so much sense. I saw it all so clearly. I don't know how to stop the head playlist. I haven't figured that part out yet. Because like I said, it's playing right now. But being aware of it is the start to being able to do something about it, you know? I don't know what yet, but, you know, this, to me, this is important, and when I come across something important, I have to share it with you guys. So, there you go. That is, that's what I figured out about my head playlist. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna go have the flu, and while I do that, I am working on putting out a very, very important, very big video that breaks down everything about my theory on the Mandela effect, because I just think it's about fucking time that I did that. Because I haven't really done that. I didn't do that. People are very confused about what that is. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go have the flu. I don't know. I really don't want to. I've been telling myself I'm well and healthy and I feel great. I feel great! My daughter's here though, so that's kind of nice. Unfortunately, it's because she has a memorial service to attend because one of her friends passed away. But she's here and I got to see her, so that was nice. Alright, that's it. I'm out, guys. Short vid. I love you all. I love you so much. I love you so fucking much.